I was just doing a little bit of work, cleaning up stacking some firewood, playing with the boys, and the neighbor came over and he's like, would you like to do your garden now? And my smile went from one ear to the other. Of course, I said I want to do the garden. That would be great. So he's coming over with a tractor, and Monday morning I can start getting all these weeds out. Perfect. Couldn't be a better Sunday. The boys want me to buy them a tractor so they can ride on it and mulch and cut the grass here on the homestead. As the boys are enjoying themselves here, sometimes I wonder, did I make a mistake to take them out from Australia? I don't think so. They absolutely love this. They love it. They enjoy themselves. I have done the right decision. I have done the right thing. As the neighbor is finishing off, it's my turn tomorrow to clean up all the weeds. I'm sitting on my bee nests. All the trees have gone full bloom in the last day or two. I hope I can get my bees here soon so they can start collecting all this honey. Just beautiful to be here and enjoy this day. The garden is ready for me to start doing some work here. Itching to start tomorrow. This looks beautiful. It's amazing. The flowers have such a nice perfume. It's just beautiful here. Nice and peaceful. beautiful morning this morning. I'm gonna start taking out all the weeds out, and then hopefully start making some garden beds. I'll put you here on this beautiful stool. You can sit down and watch me do some work. I have for the first time measured my garden. It's 9 meters wide by 35 meters long. I've never had such a huge garden. To make it a little bit easier on me, I know there is a fabric that you put on it to kill the weeds, or tarps and stuff like that. But I have geotextile that you put under the house that's left over from the build, from the slab. So I'm gonna use that. I mean, nothing. It's a weed barrier as well. So what I'll do, this end here is really weedy. I'm gonna put it there, and then from there I'll start the beds. This will be probably a pumpkin patch here. Pumpkins are really good in smothering weeds. So once the pumpkins are big enough, ready to transplant, I can, in a few weeks time, I can take it or make a hole for them and put them here. What I'll do is I'll only make few garden beds today, few garden beds the next day. I don't want to overwhelm myself. I don't want to do too much. But if I, let's say, do 3 beds, I'll go to the neighbor and buy some tomato plants and some pepper plants, and I can plant them this afternoon. I've got plenty of straw that I can mulch it. I've got plenty of wood chips that I can put in footpaths. So that's the plan. I'm gonna start slow and small, and just do little baby steps till I get this ready, and then I'll probably put the geotextile on the other half of the garden as well, because it's gonna take me a week or two till I get to the other end anyway. So why not try to kill the weeds like this, let the time and stuff do its job. This is gonna be a no-dig garden, obviously. Everything that you can buy for no-dig garden is 10 meters long. So by the end of the year, I'll extend the garden for another meter. But I've got a lot of weeds here. So what I'll do is probably the garden is only gonna be 8 meters long this year, till I deal with the weeds, and I can put a strip of weed barrier down there, which is probably 2 meters long, and just smother everything and then just use it as a garden next year. I am not in rush at all. And if I get something planted this year, I'm happy. I have measured a 90 degrees angle. I'm gonna line up with this side, and then we'll go over there. I just want it to be as close as possible so that the bed doesn't start running away, and then I can always adjust the bottom bit, because I'm gonna extend the garden beds anyway. So that's done. I can start making my first bed. Geotextile is down. I hope it's gonna do its job. I've got a footpath which is 400 mil wide, and the beds will be 750 mil wide. So I'll go put the wood chips into the bed and have my first walkway. I have done the first walkway. I've put about 15 centimeters worth of wood chips down. My mycelium has started growing in these wood chips because they've been on the floor for a while, so I'm introducing it into my garden, which is great. I have not fertilized the garden with anything yet. What I'll do is I'll buy pelletized chicken manure and I'll spread it into the beds when they're finished. I did not have time to go buy a lot of manure and just put it all over, spread it out. I did. It took me a little bit longer today to get started, but the main thing is the start is done now. All I have to do is measure parallel and go from there. So the first bed will be in soon. I actually have to go pick up the kids from school, that's why I have to stop now. But like I said, my dream has come true. I'm starting to get my market garden done. Well, it won't be for market, but that's the idea. No dig garden. I'll be back this afternoon and slowly continue working on it. I am not in rush at all. It is Monday and I was a bit lazy. I was talking on the phone and stuff, but I have taken a mountain out of those big weeds out of this one part of the garden, and that took a long time. Anyway, better get the kids now, and I'll see you in the afternoon. I forgot to mention the sun is rising there and setting that way, so I'll have sun all over the garden all the morning. Perfect location, I mean perfect positioning, and it's going down the hill, so all the water will just nicely drain. Couldn't be better. So this is what the garden is gonna look like. All I have to do is now get these two foot pathways ready. Came a little bit late today back to the farm. We had a few things that we had to sort out, so it is okay. I mean, there is no rush. I'll get done as much as I get done, and that's it. But at least I'll have two garden beds. I'm thinking that I do potatoes in the first one because it's still a bit weedy. Potatoes will cover everything, and then I'll have to re-dig it to dig the potatoes out, and then the following are looking much better. So yeah, that's the plan for now, and hopefully I'll have enough wood chips. So this is what it looks like now. All I have to do is grab some wood chips and fill this up. Like I said, I hope I have enough. And then I'll just straighten up the beds. I'm thinking to do 2 potatoes. I'm not sure how many potatoes we need for the year, but hey, whatever we get is good. All right, let me get these wood chips. This is the mountain of weeds that I pulled out. Just from there will be a lot more. Whew. So this is what the garden bed is meant to look like. I can easily step over it, which is very important to me. And I actually ran out of wood chips that I have down here. I've got to go all the way up to get the rest. I honestly can't be bothered. It's 20 to 8 at the moment in the afternoon. I think it's enough for now. I can do this tomorrow. The potatoes I've got up there, I'll start planting them here, and I'll see how much I have. There's about 3 to 4 kilos, and then I'll see how far it gets me, and then I'll calculate how much more I need for these 2 beds. All right, so the sun is setting. I'm finishing off with work, and this is where I'm gonna finish the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.